Hello guys, welcome to my channel Employee Journey. Myself Ravi Raj, currently working in Infosys, having 6 months of experience. Here I am to share my new and recently interviewed for Bridge Power Programmer Infosys interview experience to you and with all you guys. So remember to like and subscribe my channel because it really helps me to get motivated to let upload every videos with you all guys, and it really helps me to motivate. Then let's start the real content, or you can say the main content of this video. I will start with the initial stage of these all things. I had nominated myself for the power program through Bridge in the month of January, for it was going to be happening in February. So finally we got slots for the 12th March of this year. Like that, in 12th March you will be getting I chose the 12th March 2 to 5. This will be my assessment slot, so that is very good that you can choose your slot according to which you have to perform on that assessment. So I performed over there and I solved I guess only 2 questions out of 3, the easy and the medium one, and the hard one was so hard, so I couldn't do that thing, but I successfully cleared it with a 90 or 100% both. And after 12th March I got mail from Bridge like on 24th. So I have noted each and everything. Like on 24th I got a mail they want some discussion, like follow-up discussion over the assessment that I have been appeared. So I was very happy, finally it got cleared assessment in the first attempt only. So I was very delightful that I cleared, but I was quite nervous also, for the interview. I have seen many videos and I've talked to my seniors also, how exactly what the pattern for this interview, but the reviews was varying to person. Someone was saying deep down into a project, someone was saying go through the DSA design algorithm, and many of the different reviews were coming out. So I was quite nervous. Still I did, and still I prepared. So talking about the timeline, 24th of March I got the result that that they want some follow-up discussion with us. So after 24th I was started preparing for the interviews. I gone through the whatever the possibilities I thought that that the question might arrive from there. So I gone all through those topics like DSAs, like Java, Python, RDBMS, and dynamic programming, everything, whatever thing that I thought that it would come, that I read through all them. And after that 24th of the March I got 26th of the March, from just after 2 days it will be started. So we we started prepare about that, and on the 7th April, finally on the 7th of April we got, I'm talking about me and my many friends, that I got on the 7th of April that your interview will be scheduling very soon, so be prepared about that. So on the finally 9th April, so on the 9th April I got to know that hey, I am this, and I'm going to be your panelist for the interview, so be ready at 4. So just day before yesterday I got interviewed for this power programmer role through the Bridge program. So just yesterday, that is 9th April, sorry I got misconfused about that. So 9th of April, the date that on which I was to be interviewed, and today is 10th. So I'm making this video just now, just recently. So talking about the questions that has been asked me, so I have noted down in my phone, so I will be sharing from there only. So from 4 it got started, and generally it runs for minimum 45 minutes and maximum 1 hour 30 minutes. So I was the lucky one, like it went for only 1 hour, 1 hour, about 1 hour only. So it was on Teams, absolutely, as you are already an Infosys employee, so it was on the team only. And starting with the introduction, that brief introduction, which includes like from BTech background, and when you joined, and what the technology that you have been trained by Infosys, and what are the project work. See, actually I just joined Infosys like 13 September, as I have already mentioned in my previous video, which you can find in my description. Finally I onboarded my project just 1 month before, like on the 7th of March. I started working finally on my project. So I was very new. There was no possibilities to ask much questions from my project. That was like a benefit for me. And so these all things included in my brief introduction. And after that he asked me to share my screen over the Teams, and I shared, and he only told me to, firstly I opened the notepad for the coding, but he requested me that kindly open any online compiler. So I mostly use online GDB, so I opened that and shared my screen. There he told me to code 2 questions, and I was quite nervous that what type of question he may ask. And the first one, that I would say, like if you are free mind and you are given a code, and then you will code easily. But if someone is continuously staring at you like this, and you have to face him also, and you have to give your logic also, and you have to code as well. So it was quite nervousness. Still I tried. And the first question they asked me, like he asked me like 2 codes on the combination. Like combination question was there, like he was saying like a number is given like 3 or 5 or 10 or 20. In my case it was 20, and he wanted me to code such a optimized way, optimated code, like to reach from 0 to 20 in how many steps you can reach. Okay, like if n is 20, and you have to code like from initially, like from 0 or 1, in how many steps you will be reaching to 20. Just have to maintain if only 1 step, or you can have 2 steps also. So in these terms you have to reach 20 in how many approaches, in how many steps you will be like reaching to the 20. So this was the code, and I was quite nervous. And I used to code on Python. So I requested him that I have been trained in Java, but I want to use on Python, so can I go? So he said yeah, of course. Actually the interviewer was very cooperative, I can say. So I used Python, and it took around 20 minutes, because firstly I coded in the brute force. Then he said okay, okay, it is good, but can you optimize it? So after that I optimized it using the recursive functions also. So like that I coded. Even he said me to like run the code also, like in the online GDB you can run, even you can run with the given outputs, test cases also. He gave me like run for 20, run for 18, run for 6 also. Like this he told me to run. And I ran also, but I guess he was not quite satisfied, or I don't know, but I was quite nervous. So still I performed that, and I successfully ran that. And after that he said me to code one DSA question, and it also took me around 15 minutes. It was like on the linked list. He said that linked list is given, and you have to reverse it in any order. Sorry, you have to sort it, then in any order. After that you have to reverse it, and make sure to use minimum space complexity for that. So this was the question. So I started coding also that, and I was in middle of like I took around 15 minutes or 18 minutes. He said that okay, I got the logic, but can you elaborate in the verbally also? So I elaborated that like this I can do. So he was like quite satisfied with my questions, my answers. But actually the time was so like 40 minutes have been passed. So he told me that okay, leave and stop sharing, and he asked me, started asking about the question on the DBMS. So asking about the DBMS, he asked me like some basic questions like what is normalization, what is first NF, second NF, third NF, BC NF, and what is the SQL query for such basics. So it was like easy for me like to say, because I have BTech CSE background. So I answered them, and after that he gave me one more question about the designing. So he gave me like an example, like you are at a background database system, you have to you have to create a table and take out the bill of any person, like he's traveling from here and there, and late fees or waiting fees and traffic waiting, like all these stuffs are given. You have to code according to that, and you have to generate a bill also. So it was like confusing for me, like what actually he wants me to do. But I still did it like using the SQL queries I created on the notepad, and I used paint program for also. So this question was there, and after that it came to my project. So the question that he asked, like what you have did and learn in the 3 months of program and 3 months of training during the Infi. So I elaborated him like Java and SAP. Then after that he asked me the basic questions of all the Java, like what is Java and versions and everything. So it was easy. And after that he asked me about what is SAP, how does it work, and what the exactly thing that you are doing. And as you have just freshers, like in the 1 month of experience of program project, so he asked me that what exactly thing you do, what is your unit, what is your teams in these conditions, how you manage shifts, and these all things. So he asked me all these questions, and yeah. So overall it all took around 1 hour, around 1 hour. So I was like finally it went. I don't know what result will come, but as it was my first time, it was my first attempt also, and even it was my first 1 hour long interview also. So I know that I am going to select or not, I don't know what will happen, but I'm now sure that yeah, if I get the chance, I'll do this very very good. And if I don't get the chance, still I will start again, because this time I have my own experience. In earlier I was just asking many of the people and getting different reviews about this, but now I'm started. Like I can see like I have scored 70 or 60 around in out of 100 for the interview. Let's hope good for the result, and as I get the result, I'll absolutely share, and absolutely all the share experience that from the initial stage, from the preparation, how I coded, how I prepared for the interview, and how I created all the things, and how I succeeded in these all things. But guys, one thing that I want to say you, that you really guys, like in the previous videos, like I've uploaded like it gone around 5k or 8k views, but I gain only 5 or 10 subscribers also. So actually the ratio is very low. So I request you to guys, please help me to grow on this platform, that and also these likes and subscribes motivates me to help you. And so please guys, like, subscribe my channel, and if you have any query, like you can ping me over my LinkedIn is also in the description, and or you can comment me also. I will be there to help you through the comments. So guys, all the best, and best to me also. So keep prayer.